So I think he's just gonna. How many tech wins does he have left? Because
29 plus 10 keepers.
that's actually honestly a pretty considerable amount. Because when you get late in the draft, people don't really go very far above 10. I mean, anywhere past round 2, I don't think anybody would go past 10, because I think that's how it's been the past couple of seasons. So that's actually a pretty good amount. In the last round, everybody goes for 0. So I think he's really in a really good place as of now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty accurate.
I could definitely see him picking up 1 or 2 more quality players that are already well known, but Trobal actually has in the past drafted some people who have been underrated and made them turn out pretty well, so that'll be interesting to see as well.
It just came back up.
Oh, did it?
From
Hey, nice.
Yeah, it's working for me too. That's great.
Maybe Cam will come back. It's still off on my screen, the logo. Let's talk a little bit about Ballstar.
This is an interesting one because I don't think. Where's his team? I can't
It's
even
the
find it.
third one on the third row.
Oh. He's got a really high caliber defender, Luke Moo, but he has a lot of points to spend. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him go a lot, like really high on an offender in these first couple of rounds. Because after that, there's really not much left in the Western Conference for him to get. Because as everybody knows, kind of a lack of. There's probably more offense than in the East than there is in the West. So Ballstar is going to have to be clamoring to get the best player out there right now. And I'm not sure who that is, but whoever it is, he's going to definitely be a high roller in that case. And I can definitely see him going, 40 plus on an offender, because that's really what he needs right now.
Yeah, getting Luke was a great steal since he basically got an elite defender for really cheap. So that gives him a lot of coins to spend on offense.
Definitely. I think Luke Moo and Swerver, a couple of steals in the draft along with Gem.
I would agree.
Okay. Sorry guys, I've been fixing things on the stream. How about okay then, getting Cripple with all those points?
There have been a lot of questions about OK Then's ability to play at a majors level. I personally think he's a really good player, and he messes around sometimes. But I don't think, I think a lot of people are just underrating him, underestimating how good he's going to be, because they see him screw around a lot in ranked bugs, but he's definitely one of the smartest players out there who can make crazy plays and change the pace of the game just like that. I've seen him do it a ton. But he does only have 19 left, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him not really going in bidding on a lot, because he really doesn't have much of a shot on any players for these first couple of bids, and then round 3 and 4 he's going to pick up the sleepers. We're surprised to see who they are.
Yeah, Crippy was a pretty big investment and doesn't really give him a lot of tag coins to work with, especially in the opening rounds of tonight's auction. I would expect him to be a major player later as other teams go and spend high on the remaining elite players.
That's a great point. What about K-Pow, having Dino and having all his coins left?
I think he's got to start spending. He can get anybody he wants at this point. Because there are only 4 captains right now who don't have anybody, and 2 in each conference. So I think if they each have their mind set on a player, and that player isn't the same player for each of them, then they should be good to go. Unless one of them has already been picked. But I think K-Pow's in a pretty good place right now, because Dino is, he's Dino. He's capable of carrying a team. So I think no matter who he picks up, I think they're going to still be a contender in the league.
That's a great point. By the way, they're just running a test run right now, folks. So in the meantime, I'm going to run a hype video. Let me get that up for you guys. This was made by FXU. And here we go.
Does catch up. Fatal wants to use this bomb with a grab. He does. He's boosting through the middle. Doesn't get caught by Lukemu. Nice job avoiding. Oh my god, the splits from Fatal. What? Fatal!
Well, thank you, FXU, for that video. Competitive Tag Pro is back. Well almost. Where were we? Alright, let's talk about the Atlantic Division. How about Lag Prone and Bali Mandius?
Let's see. So Bali and I have a feeling I know who he's going to get. I've heard.
Oh, I mean,
I can't
go
really
ahead.
leak that,
I mean,
obviously.
I have my own opinions.
I guess all the captains are in a channel, so they can't really hear it.
It's no surprise he's going to try to play with players he knows. So
yeah, this one's a bit of a, I don't know. I'll let you know after after the player gets picked. But
sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, I do like the fact that he did take LeBron. I think that was a smart move on his part because he knows LeBron's going to be active this year, and LeBron's kind of someone he's brought up over the past few seasons.
For sure.
So it makes sense that they did that. And is this still a test, guys? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, test still. Alright. So yeah, I like what Lagprone's doing. It'll be a real question to see what he does tonight, if he can finish off his roster.
Yeah, LeBron provides an excellent base for his offense there in Lagprone. It'll be interesting to see who he picks with his remaining coins.
And honestly, whoever Ball picks, he's a strong captain. I wouldn't be worried about his team no matter who he picks, because he's going to train them and force them to make the right decisions and, play it the best way they can.
True. Okay, how about Grief Seed's team? Picking Checknate for 50 and Ledge, but I heard a rumor that there's some weird stuff going on with that, so I'll let it get it figured out by the CRC first.
Yeah.
So I feel like Grief Seeds is probably going to get someone on defense and offense for that matter. He's probably going to go for people that are kind of undervalued, but that he's friends with. Like, that's kind of how he rolls, Grief Seeds.
Yeah.
So I could easily see a scenario where maybe you pick someone like Remo Slice. I believe they're friends, or
yeah, honestly, anybody on defense with him is gonna make it, just fine. Grief can same ways Dino can basically carry, whichever side of the field he's on. I think if Grief just finds a smart defender who knows how to stay ahead, that's pretty much all he needs.
True. Now what about Stalin and the KG Ballers? I'm interested in what they did, because he has High, who isn't going to be as available.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like okay then, I would expect Stalin to remain pretty quiet in the beginning stages of the draft as he only has 10 tag coins left, but to sweep in later and get him once.
Yep. That team. You're good.
Apologize for the music. Who does Gem want to play with?
Yeah, I think Jem probably has somebody in mind. She's very opinionated, so I'd be surprised if she didn't. But if I were Franz right now, I would just kick back and relax because he's got a team full of veteran players who know the game. He got a couple of steals, but Gems were.
Sorry to bug you guys.
Sorry.
The draft is about to start. All right.
Okay.
Take care of some stuff. We're ready. Should be no problems. All right.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right, boys and ladies, gentlemen, balls. About to get underway here. I'm going to get you guys on the screen. I'm going to be editing a lot, so you guys talk when people get picked, and I'll edit and jump in after I'm done.
Alright.
But looks like Grief Seeds has the first nomination of the night.
This is exciting, guys. Let's see what Greasy's going to do this time. Let's see if he pulls another ledge.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. He really doesn't ever talk about his draft strategies. Talks a lot, though.
Yeah, I would expect him to nominate somebody who he doesn't necessarily want, although Legman might be.
Here we go. Legman. This is going to be interesting. This is live, folks. So we have started with Legman.
Of course, Legman's switching to defense this year.
And Raven's finally making a bid. He only made one last draft. I don't even know does Grief even want him?
I mean, he wants to play D, so he can go to a lot of different teams.
I mean,
he's versatile.
Grief needs a D and an O. I'm surprised to not see him bidding, but this is definitely a guy that Raven wants, clearly. He didn't bid on anybody last draft, and looks like he's going to try and take it by storm this time. Maybe pick up a few players.
Yeah, we see K-Pal's also in this. Both Raven and K-Pal have 100 tag coins, so this could get rather high.
Well, that makes sense. K-Pal and Raven are pretty good friends with Legman, and they trust him playing the ball, whether it's defense or offense. Oh, there's a bold move. 3 points. Let's see how Raven responds. Raven, maybe not Legman's high on his list, so maybe he's going to let K-Pal... Oh, no.
Grief jumps back in.
There you go.
That was a kicker.
K-Pal seems pretty determined, though.
Yeah, like I said earlier, K-Pal's got a lot of money. He knows he's got to spend some of it. I think he's got his mindset on Legman, and I think he's going to get him.
Hey, let me know if there's anything on the Twitch stream, guys. If anything's wrong, let me know. Check the chat for me, too.
K-Pal going up to 38. But that doesn't phase Grief at all.
I think Grief is going to go all 50 on him. You know, Grief's strategies have typically been pretty unknown.
Wow, he really got bit up here. The two of them not relenting. I guess that's not surprising. I mean, it is Legman. It's just...
Yep, there it goes.
And K-Pal puts the 50 on him.
And Legman has been a lead for a few seasons, made playoffs every season except for the last one. He went to Foci 4, Season 7, won at Season 6.
There it is.
Definitely a good player.
Yep.
50 points.
Go.
Here we go. Risk? Huh.
Interesting. I think he's going to hope that nobody really wants him. I know JJ definitely wants him. I've seen the channel.
K-Pal putting on a big bid on him, too.
I think this would be a great pick for Stalin, but it looks like it's already out of his range. But JJ wanted Riss, so there's no doubt that JJ was going to play Riss this year, at least in a 5th ball role. There's
Yeah, you
really
definitely
no
expect that since he has the keepers.
There you go.
Yeah.
He wins them for actually 10.
10, yeah. That's pretty cheap for him. That's a good pick.
Yeah, it's a solid pickup by JJ.
I think Stalin was just trying to... Stalin may have somebody in mind that he really wants, but thinks that people have too many tag coins at the moment. Maybe he's trying to run down the tag coin totals.
No, that's a solid pickup, honestly. Risk is pretty much ready to play majors, and I think JJ's going to build his team through the team he picked last year. Now this is a good pick. Mr. Gon, one of the Super Bowl players last season, really built himself out quite well. He's going to be an interesting bid here. A lot of players could use him.
There has been a lot of question as to whether or not he was truly, sorry, my mom's there's a lot of question of, between him and Sidewalk, who was the better defensive player, and maybe their offense carried them and gave them a lot of time, to reset the flag and whatnot. So
what I saw in the Super Bowl and was some extraordinary play by Mr. Gon, and I think his game presence is well worth it in terms of bidding at this point. There you go. Raven might get him really cheap.
Yeah.
That is a good play for Raven. I like that. I like that he's getting a Super Bowl playing defender to partner with himself, and he can spend the rest of his points getting a great offense. That's a great play.
I would definitely agree. The fact that he managed to get a high-level majors defender for only 21 tag coins gives him a lot of flexibility in choosing his offense.
Go.
Here we go. D-Wiz getting nominated, my old captain back in Season 6. D-Wiz is one of those veteran players you can rely on quite well.
Oh yeah, he's so consistent.
Yeah,
and unfortunately he got on Choxley's team last season, which didn't do too well. Kind of feel bad for him, but he's still a really good player. He does rank bugs from time to time and dominates.
He has moved to the Michigan area instead of the California area, so he can play pretty much anywhere. So D-Wiz could go a lot of places here.
Yeah, Dalek tried to bid all his tag coins on him, but was outbid by Sundown. A lot of interest from the Pacific Division. See a bidding war here between Spore and Sundown.
I bet.
Yep, and they got two most tag coins in the draft.
See, I wouldn't have expected it to go this high. I mean, D-Wiz is great, but I mean, there are some solid offenders in the West still.
As of now, I think he's probably top 2, top 3 left in the Western Conference. Could be the best one, but
I like that Spiller's bidding for him. I think that would pair pretty well with MC Ride. Sundown really high on him, apparently. Don't really know what to make of that.
Sundown's got the coins.
See, Neb bidding, that's a strange move.
That's I'm gonna bid this guy up.
Like I said, he's in Michigan. He can play anywhere, and if you're on an East Coast team, you need players that can play anywhere if you want to win the Super Bowl. So it's not the worst thing, but it's a little much, I think, for Neb.
Yeah.
Don't do it again, Neb.
Yeah, I definitely think at the price he's going for now, it wouldn't be a great addition to Neb's team.
I'd like to point out, I think Spiller's pretty upset unless he jumps back in here. I think he really wanted D-Wiz, it looked like.
Yeah.
But he's going to Sundown for 47.
That's a good start to his team.
Go.
Not bad at all. And Balloon gets nominated. I like that. Balloon, Bald Online trying to sneak Balloon in to pair with Eagles, but I doubt he's going to be able to. No one's going to let him grab him for low amount of points. Balloon is too solid of a player.
Yeah, last season Balloon kind of stayed under the shadows with Mr. Thought. And at postseason, on a hype got surrounded about him. I think he got some award or something for being like under the scenes and playing. I support a defensive ball, something like that.
Yeah, team ball.
From then
right.
on, yeah. So he got a lot of hype surrounding him after that. I'm surprised to see him if he only goes for that much. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
I like that. I like
That'd be a
Stalin.
great steal by Stalin if he gets him for 10.
Yeah. Ooh.
Looks like he might get him.
Wow.
Oh,
There you
that
go.
is an interesting majors lineup.
So
Yeah.
Balloon and Stan. Balloon's got another premier defensive player to back up.
Well, looks like High's going to play O with Stalin back in the day, and Ball and Lie could have gotten him for 10. He let him go. Yeah, interesting. So it looks like KG Ballers rounded up their lineup. Stan and Balloon going to play together. High and Stalin going to play together. Notably, all of those players are pretty busy IRL. So that team will be an interesting one of those, let's just do it, we can practice on game day type thing. They're all very busy.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of skill there, but it'll be interesting to see if they can come together and practice.
I do like the lineup though. I mean, that's a great lineup on paper.
Yeah. If they can get their chemistry going, I could definitely see them becoming a top team.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things if they can just gel together with the way they play. And Matrix coming on the board.
Oh, this is interesting. I know.
Grief Seeds is gonna go.
Well, he's
after
Raven
Matrix.
now. Or Raven, why
He's
is he
East.
Raven? East now, yeah. So,
Still seeing a lot of interest from the West, though.
yeah.
Maybe they forgot.
Curry and Dalek are pretty close to him, friendship-wise.
That would
So-
be interesting trying to play with him. I think he's in New York.
Yeah, he is.
Looks like he has a bunch of suitors.
Yeah, I think JJ definitely wants an offensive player right now. He's got 2 on D.
Well,
Raven's
Risk,
got
Risk,
Risk,
Risk is O.
Risk
Oh,
can
he's
play
O?
both. He's been playing
I
D in
get
the
him and
mini-season.
Break. Oh, okay.
He's probably
I
trying
get
to
him mixed up with
improve.
Break. And Raven has 2 defensive players, so he definitely wants an offensive player, and this is
Matrix
you
would be
know,
a great pick for Raven.
Yeah.
Um,
one
with
of the
him
highest
fill out.
caliber left.
If you can get him for this cheap, I mean, that's a solid team so far.
This bidding war could get pretty high as both Raven and K-Pal have a lot of tag coins left. I guess
I think Matrix is one of those players that's well worth it though. Like he's a player that wins. I mean, he's on Fresh Ping of Balair and USC, and their team is dominating, and he's one of the main reasons for that. I know he quit a few
Yep.
times, but he's been around most of their existence.
yeah, I would definitely expect whatever team that gets him to be getting a good value.
Don't worry, guys.
Oh,
We
this
know
one.
Risk is on O. I think Hark just had a brain mess up.
Yeah, I just get him mixed up with Break, because I don't know the Eastern minor league scene very well.
Hmm. Here we go. 51 now for Matrix.
Yeah, out of K-Pal's range.
Still going. JJ trying to jump in there.
This is scary, because I think those two have the most tag coins aside from Spiller right now.
Risk
This
and
is-
Matrix could work out pretty well.
They really want, wow.
But you know the good thing about it, you just mentioned Spiller, he kind of has the pick of the litter in the West now.
Yep,
Kind of can get whoever he wants.
yeah, he really can. With
Looks like JJ going to get Matrix.
So that's a solid offensive pairing with Risk and Matrix.
Yeah, he might even, I could see JJ trying to get Prism too, just to be like that. Between him and Risk, they can figure out lineups on a week-to-week basis. He kind of did that last season when Dead Man came in later, and I could easily see that sort of thing happening. Dude, my guy. Dude, my guy.
I know Troball's gonna go for him.
Easily. They miss each other. Dude Magai getting bit up by Dalek real quick.
Troubleball's gonna wait till, what, 1 second?
Oh, Grant and Dude want to play together, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Looks like he might not get him too easily.
Interesting to see Bellstar Gammon. I think that's his first bid tonight. One of them.
Trouble trying to keep it low here to pair Grant with Dude Magai. And Fatal, and then he just needs that last ticket. Oh no. He might get him here. That's a solid pick. He knows
There you
Dude
go.
Magai and Grant, they're BFFs. They're gonna have a formidable lineup.
Yeah. And he still has 19 tag coins plus keepers if you want to find a offender, so that should hopefully be able to get him someone decent at the later stages of the auction.
I'm gonna go grab some water. This thing is paused. I'll be
Yeah,
back in
no
like a
worries.
minute.
We got a paused draft. And guys, don't you love that Tears logo? Isn't that Tears logo great? Mr. Glass made it for them last year. It's a great, great logo. Alright, resumed. Looks like we're through one round. Looks like Greasy's is back.
Yeah, I just need
Oh,
a
wait.
Ravens nomination.
Nope, nope, nope. It was a hacks. We missed a few people. Uh-oh. They gotta fix it, guys. We got a delay. Delay of game. Ashma Gashma. I'll put some music on. She likes it. Marty Moo. One of the best
The
songs
best
we
music.
have. Absolutely.
Go.
Oh, we're paused.
Pause.
We still got a lot of great players that are going to be nominated tonight. Do you have the draft pack in front of you? I do not.
I do happen to have it in front of me. Although it doesn't look like it's very updated for tonight's picks.
You want to tell me a few of the players that are still left?
Go.
Yep, in the East we have Sidewalk, or Side as he goes by now, Fat, Serdan, Turbo, BDL, RB Bear, Big Swingin', who's going as JJ's pool now.
Oh, wow.
And those are the top ones in the East. And
Yeah.
the West we have Ukillum, Bad, Koala, LFPB, aka Dick Blicker, Alvin, Wayne, and the other Ukillum with the apostrophe, Man Bear, and Doddsfall.
Yeah, that's a great list. There's still a lot of great players out there to fill your team with. So it's interesting this year with only 16 teams. The talent is going to be consolidated, very much so, and there's gonna be a lot of players playing minors that, you know, whether they want to or not, you know, they probably have the talent to play majors when they need to. There's going to be lots of those players that can come in and play a game if a player's sick or, you know, whatever, out of town. That's part of it.
Yeah. This auction is still paused. Looks like they're still trying to figure out these issues.
I think they skipped a few. I think some of the...
Yeah.
Looks like some of the nominations got skipped.
It's right if I'm looking at you. Shut up, you couldn't cut the sides.
I'm sorry?
Sorry.
Mark? But really though, that Tears logo? Okay, let's see
I like
what
it.
teams... I wanted to keep moving along. Alright, Texas Hold'em really haven't done anything tonight so far. Whoa. Let's see, on the West board, who do we think he could pair with All Tiger at this point, realistically?
It really just depends on who he can get for his remaining tag coins and how many he's willing to spend, depending if he wants to get a defender as well, or just try and find one when the auction is almost over.
True. See, that's the thing about the auction draft that really, coming from experience, it's really difficult because you don't know when you're nominating, at least at the beginning. You don't know who's being nominated. So you have to be ready for any scenario. You have to be able to make a list of all the players you're looking at, really. Talk to them. You really need to talk to the players. That was one thing I did not do well for majors. And you need to know their motivation. You need to know what they can and can't do this year. And you need to be able to have contingency plans pretty much for anyone you're targeting. So it's really difficult, and when you're in the hot seat and you're bidding someone up and you don't know when they're gonna stop and you kind of have a number in your mind, it's a crapshoot. It is crapshoot. Anyway, that's kind of my take on it. If you guys are interested more, I can let you know. There's not much more than that, honestly. It's pretty difficult. The snake draft's easier. You can snake draft, you have a lot of tryouts. You find the players you gel with, that you like, that are motivated. You make a list. You pick offense, defense, where you're picking each round. You make you come up with like 30 players you're looking at, and you just kind of go down your list of who's available in that round, and you pick. And it's really not too difficult if you pay attention. But the auction draft is definitely.
Yeah, you have to be careful in the auction draft, because if you spend a lot to get a better player earlier, then your later picks will probably decrease in skill, vice versa. So you have to manage your coins correctly, especially if there's someone you really want but they're going for a high number.
Alright, let's see. I guess we were talking about some of the captains here. Spiller really has the pick of his, the litter. He has MC Ride, he has himself to play. Maybe if he tries to go after someone like Ukillum on O.
Yeah, of course, Blue Monday, aka MC Ride, is being a great support offender. You would expect him to spend a lot of his remaining budget on a top offender, and there's not that many left at this point.
Go. Go. Go.
Looks like they're attempting to fix the nomination.
Go. 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 Go.
Yes.
Yeah,
Go.
that's loud.
Go. Go. Go.
Well, I'm gonna get away from that screen.
Go. No, he's been playing a lot of pubs. You can tell did he sign up? Because if he signed up, he definitely wants
He
to.
did?
He was in the draft packet
Yep,
a while ago. Yeah, he still is in the draft packet.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. I mean, he won the Super Bowl a few seasons ago, and he's had some things he's doing on his own time, and he needs to take a break. And he's committed. He sounds committed. He wants to come back.
So it looks like we're starting again.
That
Who
may
is
be the final
that?
go.
Who is SI?
Who? Where does it say that? Oh, so, I think he meant to do side.
Oh, Sidewalk, probably. There it is. Here we go. Well, I expect Ballymandius to be going after Sidewalk here.
Yeah, of course the two played on, I believe it was Lag Prone together 2 seasons ago.
That's right.
He also
With,
desperately wants to play on an East Coast team.
It's not looking too good for him at this point.
Yeah, it's good to
All
say.
Western captains.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course Side, one of the best defenders left at this point.
He's gonna get sidewalk, guarantee you. Unless someone outbids him by much, a lot.
Yeah, I think if he was willing to put down all 50, he would probably get him. But
Huh.
there might be somebody.
What is he waiting for?
He could probably get
Surprising.
him for 30.
Yeah.
He's probably let them bid it all out, and then
But he might not be going for him at this point.
Wow, I am surprised.
sometimes
I
he,
am shocked.
sometimes
Wow.
he waits so long, he waits until the next play.
I am shocked he did not go after sidewalk. Wow.
Nothing news. That's a great pick for Dalek, assuming that he's gonna not have problems with Sentra.
Yeah,
I was
Dalek.
convinced Lag Prone was going after sidewalk.
I think Dalek just saw the opportunity and took it. That's a pretty cheap pick. I missed. Yep. Yep. Fairly strong. This to the Super Bowl defenders going for 20. It's kind of surprising actually, but
Wow, I still can't believe Lag Prone did not get sidewalk. From my talks with Bali, I was convinced he wanted him. He fooled me. Now,
Yeah.
who does Bali go after on D?
Sudan is, yeah, like I said, he's been pubbing a lot. He's been playing really well. He got an axe. I mean, he's staying like consistently 75%. Haven't seen him a lot on Mumble though.
Wow. Looks like LeBron wants to play with Serdan. But the rest of the team's not letting that happen.
Yeah, it's a bit of a risky pick, considering his last season playing when he left in the middle of the season. But if he comes back and is back to how he was playing before, it's a great pick.
Here we go. K-Pow and Dino could be paired together. But Neb cutting in. He's not worth 0 tag coins, apparently. I guess Pithy lied to me.
Yeah, his market value appears to be much higher.
Grief Seeds would like. I think that would be a solid pairing.
Yeah.
Because Serdan likes to just chill, have fun. That's kind of what Grief Seeds likes to do.
I think this is really off topic, but I just remember I dropped an almond crap.
Looks like
Anyway.
Grief might get him.
I just remembered that Milksteak's still up. I think that's who
Milksteak
Ballstar
is-
is going to go for.
No, he unsigned up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does anyone know why?
I don't know. Just personal reasons.
That's a shame. He really had his breakout season. Finally got into majors, made it to the Super Bowl.
Let's see here. Grief Seed's about to get Serdan for 21.
And
Oh
that
my
could be an
god.
extremely scary offensive pairing.
Yep.
And he still has
checkmate.
29 coins to work with to get his defensive partner. That is insane.
I wonder, do we ever get word back if he's going to get the roster spot back for Ledge?
No, we haven't heard. Mr. Hat was
Huh?
nominated.
Interesting. Maybe
Yeah.
he's gonna try and get a
Really?
cheat. Wow.
Ball Don't Lie immediately bids all his tag coins on him.
Not
Mr.
sure.
Hat. Oh,
Oh,
the misclick.
misclick, okay.
Oh, Ball Don't Lie. He can't do that.
There's all
Can't do
this
that, Ball Don't Lie. Come on.
Hashtag drama, shut up, Curry.
It's not that hard not to click a button. Surprised people are starting to... It's a little early to put sleepers in. I don't know. Just me, but... Seems a little early for that.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
You can... You know, there's better players.
Okay, so we did get word from Private Major that Grief won't get another pick for Ledge.
Yep. What
Apparently, Grief Seeds thought he had unlimited space to pick his team in the auction. And I guess he thought by just picking ledge, you know, he's getting someone he wanted, of course. But he thought he could pick more than, I guess, 4 players in the auction. So turns out he can't, which I thought would have been obvious. But and he's being dropped, and he's not getting another pick.
He's first pick, right?
Yes.
So whoever he wants is either going to get nominated or he's just going to pick him up.
So K-Pow won Mr. Hat. Is that true?
Yeah, I guess. No one seems to be objecting.
Well,
that was really odd.
It's going to be awkward between him and Bald Online.
I mean, I heard he's a pretty good player, but I mean, you know.
No, I think K-Pow was really going for the stealer, actually.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he plays majors with Dino or just a minor steal that went early in the auction.
Here we go, Trippy. Trippy's a great player. Not sure JJ needs him.
Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting pick.
I'm really interested at this point to see what Adrenaline Spikes, Base Gods, and Lag Prone do in the East. They're both, all 3 of those teams haven't done as much yet, and they have a lot of room to work.
And a great pickup by Ballstar to get Trippy for 2 tag coins.
Yeah, it's possible that Trippy was underrated last season because I think he was the other offender with D-Wiz on.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
yes.
So.
Yes.
But it looks like D-Wiz wasn't really very underrated. Trippy, however, you know, was on the struggling team. Could have contributed, you know, that's why there were questions raised about his, you know, skill in majors because he was coming out of minors.
Here we go.
But could be Ballstar's partner. Oh, Alvin's up.
Alvin,
yeah.
Old school,
Spiller
coming back. Let's see if Spiller doesn't bid on him.
Wow.
K-Pow.
Wow.
Looks like he's gonna get him for free.
Wow, I'm
Another
surprised.
good offensive player.
I feel this is kind of. I think Spiller wants people to think he's picking all his old friends, but he's
That's
not.
why he didn't. Yeah, last season he chose not to captain because he thought he would just take all his friends.
Yeah,
I think Bally's gonna go for this guy.
but I mean, Alvin can still play, absolutely.
It's now BDL.
So this is
nominated.
who I thought Bally was gonna go for.
You're right. That would be a smart pick.
But yeah, he hasn't bid on him. Maybe he's waiting it out.
If he does, he'll spend 80% of the rest of his coins getting an offender, most likely.
Looks like Raven wants him.
Raven.
21. There we go.
Then. Can't get him. BDL's got a lot of talent, and a lot of captains know he's ready for majors. Killed it minus last season. Got like.
Yeah, he's been around a while too. Ooh,
Yeah.
power move. JJ going up on 35.
Raven immediately outbidding him though.
Yeah,
I like
Raven
that.
needs an offensive player on his team, and he's got the money to. Really, he's got 80 coins. He can spend 40 on each of them.
You know, depending on what Raven was targeting, I would have liked to see him let JJ take him. He would have screwed JJ over. He wouldn't have had the points to really go after a defender.
Although at this point in the draft, you kind of want to pick up the talent that you can.
Oh, hold on. Drama. Looks like something happened.
This K-Pow says it wasn't letting him bid. And so did Grief Seeds.
Huh. Maybe not to base gods. Hold on a second. I'm not sure.
Curry. Whatever.
Looks like Curry was trying to nominate Luke Kilm without the apostrophe for the next pick.
Yep. Definitely wants the offensive player with him. He's got Ibis, and Ibis can.
Apparently
Too much
K-Pow
carry.
can't read. Man, the West is really open still. A lot of action going on in the East tonight so far. The West still has a lot of work to do. Hey, thanks everyone for watching tonight. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Got Hark Mallis, the April Fool, and myself, Honeybear, in the booth. We're just chilling, having a good time, seeing Season 9 unfold. Anything you guys want to talk about tonight on a tangent, since we have a little delay here?
Yeah, BDL's banned.
Oh, ouch.
I actually liked his montage. That montage of his was only ranked pugs and competitive play. No pubs. Tell me that.
Yeah, pretty good.
A lot of hiccups in this. I guess as usual, I think this is the same the last couple seasons. I wish these things would run more smoothly, but oh well. What can you do?
Well, at least we started on time this time.
Well, that's what you get, R-Dash. I had to time them out. Anyway, let's see. They're trying to fix this. Well, let's see what we got here. Okay then, no surprise. Waiting for his opportunity to jump on underrated players. I think Spiller probably doing the same thing, but with all the coins he has, he could probably get a top-notch player.
Darsh, I am flattered, but it's kind of rude.
You have a good voice, Hark. I mean, I think we all have good voices, but
Oh
I
yeah.
think maybe vote now in the Twitch chat. Hark Mallis, April Fool, or Honeybear. Who has the best voice? Or somebody want to make a straw poll?
Make the straw poll.
Make the straw poll. Get at it.
Oh man.
Who has the best voice in Tag Pro? Probably Krosky though. Krosky and Command
yeah.
Top tier. Top tier. We're probably the tier 2 or 3. Oh, Break's still a mod? That can't be true.
That must be a mistake. Talking about Break, it looks like none of the captains. I'm gonna be interested to see how they'll scrape up 100 tag coins to buy him in the auction.
He thought he was going for 100. You know, I'm excited to see where my players go. I think Intense and Break have a good chance to go tonight.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if either of them didn't go.
Oh, I like that straw poll.
You see that?
Straw poll's golden.
Who's the worst player in Tag Pro?
Why isn't it me letting me select every option?
Thank you,
Oh,
fans.
Thick. Thick has a great voice, you're right. We're still waiting, folks. What would you like to talk about? Tell me in the Twitch chat what you're interested in, and we will comply as best we can.
You should play my montage with the balls on the faces. Just saying.
You know what? I'm gonna play the hype video real quick,
Go for it.
since it looks like we have a break.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Does catch up. Fatal wants to use his bomb with a grab. He does. He's boosting through the middle. Doesn't get caught by Luke Moo. Nice job avoiding. Oh my god, the splits from Fatal. What? Fatal!
Thank you again to FXU for that nice video, for getting back to competitive Tag Pro. We are almost there. We have a few weeks of the drafts, and then we will be starting the beginning of next year. Looks like, oh, the memes are coming out, April. You see this? Who will draft
Oh, man.
Black Lobster? You guys meme away. You have 1 minute. Meme all you can, as hard as you can, for 1 minute. I'm expecting the winner gets a waffle.
Dragon Neb real quick, he's got to explain the situation.
Oh, sure.
What's going on, guys?
Hello.
So essentially, what happened there was BDL was taken in the draft, but KPOW wanted to bid more but was unable to for unknown reasons. Unknown to me anyway. But they think it's a result of the draft client thinking that you can only have 4 total players. So they're looking to fix that now. Looks like they're trying to test it to see if Grief or KPOW can bid on anyone.
Okay. There it is. You heard it there, folks. Thanks, Neb.
Guys have any other questions for me?
Who are you gonna nominate?
Yeah, that was essentially my reason for nominating BDL in the first place, was that I knew that both JJ Poole and Raven would want him, and I also wouldn't have been like that upset if I got stuck with him for nothing. So
Smart man.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, and I think you had a lot of good players from your team last season you probably want to bring back, so...
I mean, I don't know about that.
Ooh.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. I had some good players.
That was a direct insult to Jaimez, I believe.
Actually, he goes by Dirds now.
Dirds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you know, you and Bali kind of in an interesting position.
Yeah.
Not really sure where you're gonna go right now.
Yeah, hopefully Ball doesn't bid 49 on the guy I want.
I doubt it. You guys
It's
have
like-
different views.
Different taste? Yeah, I would agree.
Looks like Ash is lassoing all the captains, so good luck, Neb.
Yep.
See you later, boys.
See ya.
Well, you heard it there, folks. Neb with some insight. And you guys memeing yet? I mean, I expected a little bit more than this. You guys are a
You
little
guys can do better than
disappointed.
that. You guys can do better than that.
Oh, everyone's on the Brock Lobster train. Looks
Oh
like
boy.
Break, trying to get some hype. Get the music back on.
I saw your memes. Don't worry, Snack.
So guys, who's watching The Walking Dead tonight? I know I am.
I stopped watching after season 2.
We're
3.
almost at the half season mark. Ooh. Okay guys, what else you got for me? These memes are weak.
Needs more dots fall mod memes.
Nah, that's overdone. Some man 7 equals man equals girl equals grill equals propane equals pain equals hurt equals dirt equals ground equals rock equals Brock equals Brock Lobster. That was awesome.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna mod you.
Some man, that was a great meme.
I modded Some Man 7 for that. That was hilarious. I think you won the night, Some Man 7. That was great.
Oh, that was great.
Alright, so, guys, who are you most interested in seeing being drafted tonight? Who do you think, who's that one player who's still on the board, who maybe he's coming back, or he's on the uprise
Yeah, good.
that you want to see?
I think I was just looking at him. 1 second. Here it is. I haven't seen
Voorhees.
a couple of notables that I haven't seen yet are Bad and Koala.
Ooh, Bad. Bad is. I think a Spiller would do well with Bad.
Yeah.
Um,
But a player who probably earns the draft tonight is maybe Pinout. I think
oh, Peanut.
yeah. He I know he has some ping issues, which is the only thing that's been holding him back
Well,
from majors
yeah, I
last
mean,
couple. But he deserves it. He's been in the meta for a while.
yeah, I mean, the cool thing is, this year, it's not necessarily cool, but the talent's consolidated. Therefore, you're gonna have players, someone like Peanut. Maybe he works better on Sentra, so you have someone who's better on Origin, or whatever, and then you mix and match. I don't know if it's the best strategy, but it could work.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there's more rotation this year instead of, as teams traditionally have stuck with 4 players. They try and play all season, depending on servers.
I think it's possible, especially in the West. I think it's also, I'm a big proponent of playing to the map. So if you have 5 or 6 players you can rely on in majors, which is probably going to be the case this year, I think captains should really play to the map. If you have a person who's extraordinary on a certain map, you should hold that person accountable and allow them to step up for you. I think that's valid, especially this season.
It looks like they have gotten the auction site working again.
Haha, okay, they're about to come back.
So presumably they'd rebid on BDL if K-Pow wanted to bid.
Not sure.
Guys, keep voting.
Keep voting.
Oh, sorry. I
What
posted this.
meat should my mom put on my sandwich? This is for Hark
Yeah.
Mollis.
Yeah.
Definitely roast beef. Oh, 6 votes. There you go. It's all about the roast beef. I know, we're just rambling. Sorry, guys. We're trying to. They're just pausing and restarting, and we're trying here. Chris Ball saying I should retitle the stream to Honey's Protein Stream and stream yourself doing push-ups instead of this stupid draft. Well, thank you, Chris Ball, but no. It's a bad idea. Okay. Sorry guys, they're almost there. We don't have that much interesting things to say unless the draft's on.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Legion. That is who Spiller's gonna go for.
Oh,
Legion of Boom.
That's a great idea, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
A-Pop is another player. Not necessarily that Spiller would go for, but another player that I think deserves his spot in majors after the way he's been playing. A-Pop climbed through the ranks in 2 seasons, but he's put up ridiculous numbers on every team that he's been on, and every team that he's been on also has been a really winning team. And he was on the Holden Gate Warriors, who went to the Nooper Ball. And
there you
then
go. Sorry
this
to
season he
interrupt.
went to, like, Foci.
We have a comment by Private Major saying apparently
Ooh.
Alvin went for 0 because in the comment he said you probably should not draft me. I have no clue of my availability. Mainly signing up not to get screwed by the free agent rule.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That'll be interesting for the Murballs, because that means Mr. Hat will most likely be starting on offense,
I don't
depending
know
on who
if
they get in
Mr.
the
Hat's...
Snake draft.
I don't know about that. I feel like
Again, they could pick up somebody better in the snake draft, but you'd assume that K-Pow would use his last spot to get a defender.
I don't
The
know.
auction.
Yeah, there's other players K-Pow will probably get. I don't know. I mean, unless Mr. Hat's been really good, like, I mean, there's other options there. Bob, please.
Bob.
Okay, they're almost ready, I think. Arc.
Ooh, sorry, I clicked on Mikasa's thing. Screw you, Mikasa. What'd you say?
Do you want to go find out what the holdup is?
Yeah. I'll be the, mole. Wherever they are.
Yeah, you know, we're an hour in. We got half of it roughly done, so it's not bad. Oh, I think we're restarting. Here we go. I think it's coming alive.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they will be rebidding on BDL to start out with.
Alright, cool. Here we go. We're back, folks.
Hey guys, we're back.
We're back.
Alright. Oh.
Whoa.
Raven going right back to where he started from last time.
Wow.
Oh. K-Pow
Ooh.
wanting BDL.
Already going right up. I like it. I like the enthusiasm from K-Pow.
He's like,
He
no, you're
definitely
gonna...
wants it.
Yeah, that was his move there. Looks like it's going to base gods unless someone jumps in.
But
Yep.
What I do find interesting is that once K-Pow, if K-Pow actually gets this guy, which he didn't, but
Raven.
if he did get BDL, I think he would have had to play D. Is that right? Or is Mr. Hat not going to play majors? And
I don't know if Mr. Hat's playing majors.
I think he was looking for Miner's steal on him because I don't think he thought nobody would bid on him. To get a
Yeah.
steal. Maybe he knows who he wants, and it's going to be a steal on the auction or
He's-
snake draft.
Probably targeting one more top player for that other spot.
Definitely, I'm wondering if it's going to be D-Row because Dynamo and Eggman are both, top tier. So he doesn't really have to worry that whoever's playing with them.
Thanks, folks, for waiting around. Looks like they're about to keep going.
Yeah, they might be trying to fix that blank spot in Raven's team.
Dance. Yep. The BDL macro. Ravioli, give me the flagioli.
No, Flagioli,
The
yeah.
flagioli.
You know, SpongeBob.
Yeah. I'm wondering if these. I'm scared to click on straw polls now.
Yeah, straw polls are dangerous.
Mikasa ruined straw polls for me.
Alright. Well,
PK, I love it.
what do you do?
Posted the link to the music video of Blank Space.
Oh.
That's good.
Hey, alright. Well, looks like they gotta fix this thing now.
Yep.
Don't click that. Do not click that straw poll. Oh boy. Should I click it? I'm not gonna click it. No more straw polls for me.
Well, pretty sure he's nominating Who Kill Him. Just not sure which one.
It was the one without the apostrophe.
The offensive one.
The offensive one. I'm gonna guess this one. We think it's Who Kill Him, but if it's not, I will change it. Yeah, what happened to all the memes, guys? You're slacking. Anyway,
I want to see more ASCII.
this has been way too much of a gap. I feel like we've been waiting for a while now.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Brock Lobster.
Oh. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so Griefer's just letting me know that... Well, basically what we already know, there's some technical issues.
Okay.
First off, because he and K-Pow couldn't bid, now Space and Raven's lineup. I'm not sure... I guess that... Oh, okay, so the problem here is that he can only basically get one more player, I'm assuming.
Oh,
With
true.
the space in there, I think that's how it's going to work. So they got to really get rid of that. I think that's the reason it's a bit of a holdup.
That's a good point. Okay, they're ready. It looks like he
Alright.
said, okay, go. Okay, Curry. Hold on.
I think they're just naming their favorite bands right now.
That was, it took me a second. Alright, let's see if Who Kill Him gets put up, and see if anyone goes after him besides Curry.
That'd be funny if Curry didn't put him up though.
Yeah, right?
I really want to see him not put Who Kill Him up right now.
Oh,
He
bad.
doesn't.
There you go. I was wrong.
I love it.
Dalek trying to... Why wouldn't he just bid 4?
I don't know.
Alright, we're live, guys. Troball going after. Bad. That's a smart. That would... yeah, that would be a Troball player. The hype is on Bad, it looks like. Got a few players looking at him.
Yeah, he's had about 5 different captains bid on him.
Bad. Maybe the player the Ballstar wants to play O with.
No, Trippy. It's got Trippy.
That's true.
Although at this point, Ballstar can't afford to get 2 players, most likely.
And I think even if he did get bad, the Ballstar is a two-way player, so he could just go to D. Same goes with Sundown. He's a player that's capable of playing in either side of the field.
There we go. Ballstar Sundown in a bid war right now. Ballstar looking for power moves. And he won't get them. Yeah, they're just gonna slowly make their way up until someone passes their number.
Yeah, I think that is the best Western offender left in the draft as of now. So it's going to be crucial that I think they both think it's obviously crucial to get this pick because this is going to set the mark for their team.
Both of them just not.
Wow, just unrelenting.
Yep.
And Sundown, whoever he gets here, is going to have to get a cheap pick. If he does get him, a cheap 4th pick, I mean, if he does get him.
Wow, they're still going.
Both
Night.
play.
Go ahead.
Yeah, both captains obviously want him.
That's
Astute
an astute-
observation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Sundown's pulling a Neb.
Sundown's caught out. Oh, never mind.
Sundown play D these days?
He can play either.
He's listed as both.
Okay.
And same with Ball Star, so I don't think
Yeah.
either of them are even caring about the position.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh wow, they really like him.
Power moves.
Well, it looks like both of them. I mean, obviously they
yeah.
both want him,
A
but
real power move.
they don't want to mess up, and
Yeah.
they didn't want to go too high because they didn't know if the other captain necessarily wanted him that much.
Yeah. I mean, that's, like I said earlier, really, I think the strongest pick left in the Western Conference
That's a pretty good team.
offensively. So it was really crucial that one of them got him. It looks like All Star pulled that on top.
That's not a terrible team. I mean,
Yeah.
Lukemo and Ballstar can play D. Trippy and Bad. I think they'll need to practice, but you know that's a
Yep.
solid list of veterans.
Yeah, and Ballstar still has 12 coins to try and get somebody else with.
Ball Star nominates to kill him.
Oh, Killam goes up now. I have a feeling Spiller's gonna be bidding on him, like, heavily. I think this is a Spiller-Curry bid war. Because,
Yeah, I mean,
It's definitely shaping up to be that.
Killam played with Curry last season. They're good friends. So Curry definitely wants this guy.
someone needs to pull a power move.
Go all in, Curry.
Yep.
All in.
Spillers.
Honestly, Spiller can get anyone he wants at this point, so if he really does want to kill him,
And Curry
he's gonna
doesn't
be
want
on
to
Spiller's
screw it up. He doesn't want to not get Killam.
there's a power move from Spiller, 28
Just
and
Just bid 49. If
Oh,
you really
boy.
want him, Spiller, bid 49.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
Spiller can
looks-
easily get him.
it's
Still
gonna
have
go up
tag
there.
coins to spare.
Yeah.
Just bid 49, Spiller. That's all you gotta do. If you want him.
Sundown jumping in.
Alright. Hello.
Hey.
What up? I'm telling Spiller should just bid 49 now, get it over with. If
At
he
this
wants
point, you
to
have to
kill
do
him.
53.
Well,
So Sundown's probably just bidding him up.
yeah.
Lipstick, what are you doing over here?
Curry might as well bid 49 before it's out of the way.
He might not want to go that high.
Whoa, Sundown. Oh, Spiller takes him out. He wanted to kill him. There you go, guys. Angry
No one's
balls.
gonna be able to out.
Angry balls setting themselves up here. MC Ride, new kill him on O. Spiller on D. He just needs to secure a partner with 33 coins. Spiller looking pretty good right now.
Well, 33 is relatively a lot. There are two other teams in his division with more than that.
RB
Yeah.
Bear. Here we go. I guarantee you Neb is going after RB Bear. I guess Bally's trying to get Neb's points off the board. I guarantee you, because he knows Neb's the other person with the most points in the East.
Yep. And JJ Nevitt may go into a bidding war, or he's going to get him for 5.
I mean, at that point, it'd be free for Neb because of keepers.
Yep.
RB Bear's too good to go this slow. They're gonna bide their time.
Yeah, looks like several captains are bidding him up.
Hey, if JJ got him for 7, why not? You know.
Yeah.
I'm amazed. Some of these teams look pretty great, but I mean, every season that happens and teams fall apart. But
Yeah.
yes, the interesting now in the East is Bali Mandius controls pretty much the draft board. He can get who he wants. And who he wants is still on the board, I'm assuming. So,
Yeah, if he had wanted to get somebody, he could have jumped in by now.
now who would that be? That's a good question.
Yeah. And Honestly, Bali and LeBron, they ran a few tryouts, so I think they're gonna go for a couple of
Turbo?
sleeper picks. I think they are
Ollie
going to go
pairs
for
himself
Turbo.
with
You're probably
Turbo.
right.
It's possible.
They're both pretty outspoken.
You can trust Turbo. Oh,
Wow, K-Pow going all
K-Pow,
the
I
way
love
35.
it. K-Pow knows Neb wants Arby Bear, and he puts him up just to screw him over.
I mean, he needs a defensive player.
He's trying to
Yeah.
screw him over, but Neb gonna let K-Pow take Arby
Yeah.
Bear.
That's a really smart pick from K-Pow because he needed
Well-
another defensive player.
The thing is, I'm not sure he wanted Arby Bear. I'm not sure.
It's still a pretty solid addition to K-Pow's team.
That-
He definitely wanted him.
That looked like a bid to get Neb to put higher points on the board, right? I don't know. That's just me. Unoriginal coming up now.
Sundown has him for 1 right now. Spiller obviously gonna bit him up a little bit though.
Unoriginal SN, very great player. Spiller would do well with him.
Yeah, he's a smart guy, but another offensive player, and I think Sundown is definitely going to secure this one. Not going to let another one get away.
Oh, true, absolutely. I think they played together last year as well.
I think you're right. I think we did. On the role models.
Oh, that means that Sundown also has keepers, which will make it very difficult for Spiller to win him.
Let's see what Spiller thinks here.
You're going pretty slow though. Max Spiller. Sundown waiting until the last second to bid there.
Yeah, this is kind of an awkward ascension. Up to 34 points.
Yeah. Spiller's pretty clearly outmatched in terms of tag coins.
Yeah, Sundown might not actually want him. He might just be bidding him up. You know,
I mean,
nobody knows.
Sundown, I believe he has keepers, so he's really only losing about half his stock here, which isn't that much.
Absolutely. That's a great point.
Even if he goes for 30, that's 27, 54, so yep, about half of it, which means he's got another chunk on a defensive partner, if he does get him. I'd really like to see him cut to the chase.
Looks like apparently a nomination was skipped.
They skipped Reeves, yes. Because he nominated a player and didn't pick him up. That's why he only has 4.
In the
Spiller.
meantime, Spiller wins.
Alright.
Wow, look at that. Did not expect that.
Looks like he's got a lot of faith in D-Biz. I think he's going to pick a good support O to go with him, and may or may not be a sleeper, but he's definitely got an open book right now. 53 tag coins, that is the most in the draft, and I mean, he's pretty much got an open canvas for whatever team he wants.
I'm not sure
And
if they're
of course, Dog
fixing.
noms after he's told. Oh, wait, that was just Curry.
Oh, they're fixing it. Hold on. They're fixing the draft, guys. You know, Spiller's team looks pretty good right now. He probably, right now, he should be focusing on getting someone who can play majors. He has a good amount of coins left. Getting someone who can fill in on either side of the ball, really, just to have that 5th ball, you know. MC Raidu, kill him, Unoriginal Spiller. That could be a good team in the West.
Yeah.
I'd probably, if I were him, get a 5th ball on the defensive side. I feel like that might be a safer way to go, but offense is kind of a commodity in this game, so having an extra top-notch offender is also a good strategy.
Yeah, he has 17 tag coins. That's a lot to work with at this stage. That's even more than 2 of his draft picks so far. So he definitely should be able to get who he wants as long as they're not nominated too early.
Alright, looks like they're going to continue.
Alright. Yeah, a team that I haven't seen bid more than once or twice today is okay then his team.
Well, he can't really. I mean,
coins. Yeah.
I mean, he can, but he's probably
Most of them
focusing on.
you're right.
Yeah.
I wonder who he's gonna nominate. He's gonna have to nominate as sleeper. He's not really gonna get the players he wants. He's got one of the least amount of points here, and with only 2 players on his lineup and only 19 points, it's not a very good position. So he's got to nominate somebody who isn't going to go for a lot if he wants to fill out his team at the end of this draft.
Yeah, if I were him, I might even just nominate somebody to try and take some tag coins off another team.
Yep, that's also a good strategy. Until, they're all that even the next round, then he'll be in contention for getting players.
Alright, they're trying to figure out what happened here. Dodd's fall.
Here we go.
Dodd's fall being nominated.
I am really surprised nobody's bid on him.
Well, he's suspended for 2 weeks, so there's
All
that.
All caps wants him.
But, I mean, he's been a great player, so.
Yeah, I think it'd be a decent
He knows how to
investment.
win. He doesn't make the craziest plays, but Dodds most definitely knows how to win. He knows how to stay ahead. He knows how to make the right choices. So
Taking away from tiers.
You did not want to play on a Centra team. What? That was the whole controversy.
I think Curry is going to trade him to somebody.
Oh, probably. That's a good point. That's a good point, actually.
Because, look, as you can see right now, Allcast only has 10 points. And I think that's who Dodds wanted to go to. He and Halsey are good friends. He and Eagles have played together. He and BDL, good friends.
It's possible.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That could make sense, yeah. Trying to recreate, what's it called? Yeah, capitalists. Yeah, that's a good point, Hark. Thanks for bringing that up. We'll find out soon.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. And Dodds does live in Arizona. His best ping is Decentra as of now. So he just... And I think Curry just doesn't give a crap. He just wants to win.
Bottom line, maybe trying to get a bunch of West Coasters, Origin players. Alright, Ball Don't Lie about to nominate.
And it looks like Doddsfall just deleted his Twitch channel.
What? What does that mean?
Oh, just kidding. It looked very similar to the URL. My bad.
Okay.
That's why he got a suspension.
It happens. People been doing it forever. Alright, Turbo! Here's one we wanted to find out about.
And we speculated that Bali would go for him, or at least I did.
I think that's a fair
It would
idea.
make sense.
But, as we also said after that, they're both very extroverted.
There he
So all
is.
he does bid on him.
There he is. Nobody bid, so he had to come in on him. Yep, that makes sense. Bali gonna get Turbo. Probably. For one!
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Wait. What happened?
What?
It stopped.
Same on my screen.
Yep. That's kind of weird.
That's weird.
What is this glitch number? Days Gone Without a Glitch.
Days Gone Without a Glitch. Did it start up on yours?
No, it's still showing the time is gone.
It looks
Oh, I
like
bid one.
I try and refresh. For me, the page was down.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
yeah. Whole
GG.
site's gone down.
I'm gonna pretend lag prone got it for now.
Alright.
But I doubt it, so I'm gonna take it away.
You would assume that people would bid him up a little bit more, at least.
This was supposed to be lag-free tonight, folks. We were lied to.
Well,
Doddsfall's internet is just terrible, guys.
it's the entire reason this stream exists.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Boo Doddsfall.
Alright, here we go. Nominating Turbo again, but now it could be anyone could come in, knowing he
Just
only went
for-
for one. There you
Oh.
go.
Goes
See?
for 50 to length.
See, this is kind of annoying that this happens because it kind of ruins people's strategy, you know?
Yeah.
Because now that it's revealed,
Yeah, I mean, okay, that might not have even nominate or gone for that guy, but once he's like, hey, it's only 2 coins, like, and
Not
I
gonna
need a defender,
all
who
he
gives a
get
crap?
for that,
Yeah.
you know.
You're not gonna let him get away with that, so he bids him up and there's foils I mean, not that Bali needs any more tag coins as is, but definitely messes with some strategy. I'm not sure why Raven's
Interesting.
bidding on that.
Maybe Raven wanted Turbo to play O.
Mr. Gon can play O. I think if he
I mean, at 5 tag coins, why not? 7 at this point.
But what's funny is that BDL is a Switch player, and so is Mr. Gon. So all 4 players in their team are capable of playing defense.
Ooh, Raven trying to get the other captains to bid Turbo up. Weird. And looks like Bali
might
got
get
him.
him for 8.
He gets him for 8, and now he can spend the rest of his coins on offense. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's an extremely good pick. I feel like that was something Lagprone was really missing last year, was a second good defender.
He can trust
Despite
Turbo.
their-
He can trust
Yeah.
Turbo to do the job. I'm surprised he let Sidewalk go for 20 still. I'm still shocked at that.
Baldy said, I'm LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron's on.
Yeah, I saw him on Mumble.
It's happened to a few people. Well, there you go. Who's LeBron want to play with on O now? Because he doesn't have on high anymore. You know?
Yeah. And Lagprone still has the second most amount of tag coins in the East.
LeBron, and in the, I think it would be really beneficial for LeBron to get a support offender, somebody that can grab and break up the field, because when you give LeBron space, he's such a dirty attacker. He can honestly get out of a lot of things and make things happen, but if there's somebody there, you know, with him to make those things happen and not another player like him, I think it'd be really beneficial for that team.
Yeah, he needs someone like I'm High. I mean, no one's like I'm High. But like, he needs someone to be able to provide him an opportunity to get out of base time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll have to see who that is.
We're still waiting on OK Then's nomination.
Do you guys... Sorry, do you guys like the music, or should I turn it off? What do you guys think?
Now we wait for the stream delay.
Yep.
Ty put it on the board.
Yeah, looks like no one's bidding on him so far.
Yep, okay then, and Ty are really good friends, so that's good for them.
I feel like OK Then really needed that. It helps him a lot that he didn't have to spend anything.
Yep, now he's really back on par with the rest of the Western Conference captains. I really put him back into it. Ty's another player that's been questionable whether or not he's ready for majors. I think JJ Poole had him playing majors, or whoever he was on
Neb.
before that. Neb, yeah. He got
That's
traded off.
not a bad pick for OK Then. Oh, Mathnasium! I love
Mathnasium.
Mathnasium.
Another,
One of my biggest
season.
regrets was not taking him in the auction last year.
We'll see if Troball can get him to pair with Fatal.
Oh god, that would be deadly.
This would make Tears a really good team if he can grab him.
Oh, this would be so smart a Troball. I love it.
That's a great steal.
I love it.
Excellent
I love
pick.
it.
That's an amazing pick, really.
The Mathnasium's a Troball type player. He's fun to have around. He likes to learn. Great pickup. I love it. Yeah, like I said, that was my biggest regret last season, was not taking Mathnasium in the auction. Me and him are friends. I wanted him. I messed up. So
Now Sundown gonna nominate A-Pop. And you would assume he would just try and win him outright because he has the tag coins.
I mean, playing with Fatal, man. If he can play with Fatal, Dude Magai, Grant, that could be a wonderful team.
Not to mention your captain's one of the winningest of all time.
Here we go, Apocalypse getting some love.
Yeah, Sundown, after nominating him, is probably just gonna bid him up as high as he needs to win him.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense at this point.
Looks like Curry's trying to bid him up.
Kind of curious what Curry's doing. He's, you know, getting a suspended player. I mean, maybe he'll trade him, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's an
Although-
interesting situation.
Yeah, although he probably has the best logo in the league. I love that Holden Gate Warriors logo. It's awesome.
Yep.
K-pop's gone up pretty high. I'm glad for him. He deserves it.
That might be it.
Yeah.
Role Models getting 8 pop for 20.
And they still have the most tag coins in the West. It's a strong position.
Alright. So, kind of verging towards the end. Probably 70% done. Who hasn't been put up yet that needs to be put up soon?
Koala.
Koala, absolutely.
Bat.
Yeah?
In my opinion, Prism.
I could see JJ taking him for a little bit.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see if Jay goes in the auction draft.
Oh, Jay, there's another player. He came back. You know, I talked to him before the draft, and he actually sounded really excited about playing again. He left during the infamous Glorious Nights of Sir Drop-A-Lot, and, you know, I think he's ready to play again. And him and Sir Dan were a force to be reckoned with back then. There you go, Russia.
Yeah, Russia originally he came in with a pretty high draft stock and then trolled a lot in rank pugs and really lost a lot of that, and a lot of people stopped taking him seriously. So that could be the reason that it's not too hyped as of now.
Yeah, Raven knows him well. They played together whole season of minors, so
I believe, wasn't Neb on that
Neb?
same minors team as well?
Neb was on that team, so they're probably going to be the only ones here. I'm not surprised he got put up tonight.
Yeah.
Raven out on Russia. Look at that. Neb wins him.
It's a solid pickup. Minram will be a pretty scary offense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like Kark was saying though, you know, apparently he hasn't done that well recently after being away, so you might need someone to kind of be.
He's gonna have to recover for sure.
Yeah,
Good
he
thing
needs
is-
that 5th ball.
Yeah, the
Maybe
good thing
tag up
is
turn up again from last year. Maybe, I don't know.
yeah, the good thing about all these players who might be rusty is that they do have a month to prepare before the season actually starts.
Yep, definitely.
That's a wonderful point. I mean,
A lot of
in
time.
past seasons we've rushed starting, and you've kind of just been playing on the fly at the beginning of the season. There he is. Fat.
Be interesting to see if Franj actually wants him to play with Gem, or
Could be.
if he's just trying to burn some tag coins off someone.
Could be. Or JJ might be faking. Everyone thinks he wants him. Oh, absolutely. Bald
Of course,
Online can
bottom
use
line
his
wants
keepers.
defensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got 15 to spend on him, and Neb's got 42. So I wonder. Or not Neb. Franch has 16.
so that's
There you
essentially
go.
free for Bald Online.
All right,
That's
that's
free.
looking very strong. Wow.
Well, that's gonna be difficult. You got a lot of people in different time zones. You know, I don't know if that's necessarily a good pick, but it's a good pick for the points. You know,
Definitely.
I don't know
Great
if that-
value pick.
yeah.
I mean, his position really hasn't changed at all since he still has 10 tag coins to spend on somebody.
Exactly. So it's a good pick for what it is, but I don't know if Fat's gonna be the same Fat player that we've seen in the past. I don't know. Especially with the time differences, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, that's true. At the very least, it's valuable in trades potentially.
All right, Wayne coming up on the board.
There we
I
go.
believe that's a West Coast player, isn't it?
Yep, he
It
is.
is.
Yep. I think I wouldn't be surprised to see Sundown, Curry, and Dalek going for him.
No, it'd be
But-
funny if they let JJ.
Yeah, JJ might get him.
Wow. Oh boy.
That's funny. That is funny.
JJ, any comment?
Oh man, that was awkward.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, the West Coast captains revealing their strategy. They don't want Wayne. That's gonna be one of those trades, probably.
Yeah.
Looks like Wayne overvalued himself a bit on the big board.
JJ's Pool, aka Big Swingin', coming on the board.
I think he's gonna go for 50.
Big Swingin' could do well on Raven's team, I feel like, or Neb's team if he needs a backup, but I doubt he wants to play for Neb, or Raven, for that matter.
Yep, don't do that to yourself.
Big Swingin's
Don't
very
fit him up.
particular.
Looks like Raven's gonna get him though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's-
really the perfect fit for that team, and they've
That's
got
a good
two.
team.
Yep,
I like
solid
that team.
4 solid players. Yep. Why did somebody just say Mark in all caps? Are they talking to me?
No. Koala being
There you
put
go.
up.
There you have it.
Spiller giving it.
Ooh,
Ho
I
ho!
West
wonder
is
who
tag.
he wants.
Oh, Sundown.
Sundown, you ruined all the fun.
Oh, maybe Spiller was faking it. Look at that. He said thank you. I don't know. I feel like you go all out for that last player.
I mean, it was a fairly low risk move. I'm sure you wouldn't mind having Koala.
Yeah, absolutely. Koala's a great player. She's also fun to have on the team.
Yep. She can ban your enemies.
Sundown might get her.
Oh, somebody's yelling at me?
I don't know.
It's a pretty good pickup for all models.
Okay, buddy.
Oh, Dodd's stream is entertaining. He's not happy about being drafted to the team he was drafted to. How about that? No surprise there.
When?
Alright, we're gonna stop the music for a little bit. See what's going on. Man, every team just looks good. I mean, this is what the whole 16 team thing does. You know?
Yeah.
There's just so many more players to work with. What happened here?
Looks like there might have been a couple of nominations skipped again.
Again? Man, they really don't like us. Oh, donuts! Oh, is that for real?
Seems like it is. Might not be.
Doubt anyone's gonna put points on him.
Curious to see who Curry's holding out on.
Okay then.
Yeah, they do need a defensive player, so.
Makes sense.
There you go.
Donuts 45.
42. A lot lower than last year.
It's a meme. It's a meme you dip.
Now he's donuts 1.
45 times cheap.
That was also a meme. Yeah. Last season he went for 45. The meme was...
Prism.
The meme was Donuts 45.
Prism coming off the board.
JJ?
Probably.
Nub?
Maybe.
There you go.
Neb's going in on, as is Raven.
Ooh. Ooh.
The weird, you know, Prism, he said he was quitting. He said he's back. I'm assuming he's back. So...
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's gonna be, he's a solid player. He's a solid player. And... he'll do well.
Great joke.
Oh, Raven. That would be a good pick, I think, for Raven, because he could have that 5th ball.
Yeah, and he does have a full 27 tag coins to spend.
Yeah, if he wants that Prism to be that other player he can plug in, that would be a smart move on his part. If that's his choice.
Yeah, obviously Neb can get Prism if he wants him.
Oh, for
Ollie, looking for Prism. Look at that. I did not expect Lagprone to go after Prism.
That would certainly be interesting if we get into a bidding war between Bali and Neb here, because they both have the same amount of tag coins. Yeah, see if either one of them pulls off the power move first.
Maybe this is what Neb was alluding to in terms of the player he didn't want Bali to bid up. Whoa, Neb. Power move, taking Bali out. Looks like he's going to be an adrenaline spike.
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising. I mean, even though, I know he said he quit. I guess they must have talked to him. They must have talked to him and been like, I'm definitely playing. I'm good. You know? You don't do that with someone without talking to, you know?
Yeah. That was a really large investment if you didn't talk to him beforehand.
I guarantee, I bet there's a good chance Neb uses his keepers here to finish off his roster. He's got Dirds, Tag Up, Turn Up. I bet he tries to finish off his roster with one of them. Well, he still doesn't really have a defender unless Prism is.
Yeah, his keepers tend to value offense a little bit more.
Yeah.
But Prism can definitely play defense.
Okay, we're waiting on the nomination, guys. Who are you excited to see still being put on the board? Still lots of spots.
Legion.
Huh. Poppy.
Yep.
Look at that.
Interesting to
wants-
see if you make the jump to majors this year.
Oh
Who
boy,
wants
Spiller.
Poppy?
I think it'd be best for Raven to get an offensive player. He
Maybe. Oh, you know what this is? Maybe Spiller's trying to get him for JJ Poole, maybe, and trade for Wayne. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
Well, he's
he
going
actually
all in
wants
on
it.
him.
Because Poppy's a East Coaster.
Yeah, it'd be kind of strange to draft him this intro.
Yep.
Looks
Huh.
like Raven's gonna get him.
On people that kind of unsure in terms of their commitment, because he's someone who quit, and he's quit more or less a few times, but I mean he's a great player. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yep.
well, especially for Raven, who's already, and Spiller both have 4 players already. So they can afford to lose their 5th auction pick in the worst scenario.
Ball star. Oh my god.
It's like Yank is up now.
He's a sleeper.
That's a great idea, I think. But he's a defensive player, so Dalek still needs someone to pair with Altiger.
Yeah.
Still, it's a good move by Dog to actually get somebody with his nomination.
True. He's been playing on Fresh Ping as well, so.
Nub.
What's going on?
Did you see Nub's? Did you see Nub's picture? Don't click it on the stream, please.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
definitely don't click that.
Yeah, don't click that. I'll just post it in Twitch chat, but I will give a
I would
fair warning.
I won't
I
open
wouldn't
it.
recommend
This-
doing that either.
I wouldn't recommend clicking it, but I'll post it just purely if everyone's really curious. Checkmate posted it. There it is.
Alright, I'm gonna go to another screen and look at this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you really want to. It's
Yeah, I wouldn't.
yeah. Drink coffee,
Well-
Honey Bear?
That was awful.
Drink coffee, Honey Bear?
I don't.
Good thing you don't.
Looks like we're still waiting on a nomination from Bald Online.
Yep. It's been a couple of minutes now, and he's got 10 coins to go and one more player to pick.
Alright, we're winding down. Most teams only with a spot left, mostly. Still hoping Intense and Break get put up tonight. Maybe Spiller nabs him.
Yeah. I could see Spiller potentially going pretty intense at his last spot.
Yeah, they got along real well, so I brought them together. Maybe he goes to an East Coast team.
Yeah, so right now, Baldwin Live's in a channel with Ballstar and Frange and Jen.
Ooh, trades.
Yeah, so this is interesting.
They probably want Luke Moo.
Yeah, the Ghost Boosters have been really quiet tonight.
Yeah, very quiet. You're right. That's a team we haven't really seen at all tonight. Gem's probably making power moves to Frange. Cynical?
Okay.
Really?
Very interesting pick.
He's a cancer to any team.
Yeah,
Maybe that's a
like
bit harsh, but he's very rude.
Yeah, he is.
Not surprising that he's able to get him for free.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Well, okay. I don't think the All Caps team is looking as good as everyone thought it would after the first round.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if they rounded it out very well.
No, I don't think they did. I feel like they're kind of in the middle of the pack right now, or lower. I don't like what he ended up doing. I do like what Raven did. I'm a big fan.
Dance makes a good point. Cynical quit last time because he wasn't majors, and it's possibly looking like he's not going to be majors.
Yeah, so that's a great point, Dance. I mean, unless Fat's not really playing, so.
Yeah, it's very possible. I mean, although
Ooh,
Fat's an amazing player, but
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if the Ghost Boosters make a move here.
I am a big fan of Quirky. I thought
Frange bids one. They're going
last season in the playoffs, his solo return game was outstanding. Outstanding. And putting him back on the Ghost Boosters would make a lot of sense. Pairing him with Gem, I think that would be the smartest move they can do. Honestly.
Yeah, and Frange easily has the coins for it. Especially with keepers.
Yep, the keepers set him ahead of okay.
Yeah, he's getting him for free. There you go. Gem and Corky gonna come together again. Probably they're gonna. Go ahead.
I think it's a really solid team.
Probably gonna get Pro Tag as their other offender to help out when Swerve isn't around or whatever.
Yeah.
So Pro Tag, that'll be. I like Ghost Boosters right now. I'm a fan. I think they're gonna be contending. Absolutely. Although Porky doesn't practice, that's the only thing.
Does Swerve practice much either, though?
No, yeah, he doesn't. So that's the only thing that'll really hurt them. But Troball here, I love what Troball's been doing. I know I told you guys. I guarantee I would like to see him get another offender. His offense is, like I said, is a commodity. Maybe he pulls Intense to have as that other player, just to have in case you need. But playing with Fatal is got to be fun for whoever gets to play with him. Let's see here. They're about to get underway with this one.
Yeah, the captains are taking a lot longer to nominate now, especially considering probably because they know they have a good chance of getting whoever they nominate.
Yeah, these are the sleeper picks.
Yeah. And Lagprone's still waiting on that other offender that they need to pair with LeBron. Frosty getting nominated. That makes a lot of sense. Frosty was a favorite of Troball.
Yeah, he's definitely in that crowd. Not a surprising one at all. I think he's a good player.
Yeah. Won the move per ball. Played great. He's definitely a tiers player.
Yeah.
And Grant and Dude, they're all friends. They're all, So it all makes sense for Troball here.
Yeah, we'll have to see how much OK then bids him up. As Troball obviously has the advantage in tag coins.
Yeah, you'll probably be able to nab him. Might as well just spend your coins. I mean, they're not. They're a little bit useful in free agency, but you know, it's a tough call.
There's also the snake draft order to consider.
Yes, that is right. Unless they changed it, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they did or not.
I doubt OK then's gonna get Frosty here.
I'm not even sure if Frosty would be the best pick for OK then here. You might want to go with their offender.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you there. There you go. Troball getting one of his players back.
PM said that it was only used for the snake draft order, not in free agency.
Oh, thank you, PM. Snake draft order is determined by the amount of coins you have left, but not free agency. Alright, winding down here, we got about 10 picks left, it looks like, roughly. Thanks for tuning in and sticking around with us for 2 hours. I know hasn't been all that much fun, but hey, it's the draft. You get to see what happens.
Very exciting time, definitely. Big Bird, hey, another guy who's quiet, reminds me a lot of A-Pop. Great defensive player, put up great numbers on easily accessible.
That was season. Very good team. Sundown can get his guy here if he wants him.
Curry still has a bit more.
Yeah, Curry's really slowed down with that whole Dodds fall pick. I'm still pretty confused.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting.
I gotta assume he's trading him, but I don't know. Here we go, Curry. Well, there you go. Curry getting Big Bird.
Yeah, I mean, we know Curry wanted to get that guy. I knew that at least. He was another player like A-Pop, who Curry basically raised up on his novice league team.
Sure.
And he was one of the players that took him to the Nooper Bowl. So, no surprise there. Yeah, he's still looking for an offensive player. Most likely we're going to see a trade going down because Dodds does not want to be on that team, as he's already voiced. And Dodds is actually a fairly valuable defensive player. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go to the East for some switch player that can play in anywhere around the globe.
I agree with you, 100%.
Possibly.
Yep.
Maybe even Matrix. I have no idea, though.
Well, Matrix is in New York, so he probably doesn't get that great.
That's true, yeah.
JJ still needs a defender. That's interesting.
Makes you wonder if he'd be a target since he has Wayne.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, possibly Wayne. I'm not even sure about the relationship between JJ and Dodds.
Yeah,
Ishii. The Ishii draft hype.
He got put up.
There you go.
Fran's gonna grab Ishii, most likely.
Twitch chat's probably gonna light up.
They're gonna light up. There it is. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Ishii
hype. hype.
Okay then, bidding on him.
Ishii's good, but he has a lot, to work on with only the one season in Novice League. He's a very raw player.
But he's definitely shown from USC and Sokol he's got a lot of raw talent, and he's been steadily improving for a while now.
There it is. I love Ghost Booster's lineup right now. I'm surprised they didn't go after Pro Tag though.
Yeah. You might be able to pick him off in the auction draft. Or snake draft.
Break! Hey, my boy! Break gonna go to Grief Seeds, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a good pairing.
He's gonna get to play with Grief? How about that?
Well, yeah, any pairing of Grief is a good pairing, but...
There you go. Let's see what the Twitch chat's saying. Brock Lobster, anyone? There it is.
He's gonna get him for a 0, so that's gonna
That-
basically guarantee that he gets the first pick in the snake draft, too.
You know, that Break's gonna love playing with Grief Seeds, and Checkmate Serdani, that's gonna be a great team. Like, this should be a great team, rather.
Yeah.
Congrats, Break. I think he knew, because I remember seeing him in their channel a few nights ago. Alright, now we got Aardvark.
Yeah.
Very good player. Neb trying to get his partner.
This would be a solid pick for Neb. Really shore up him defensively.
Rip.
Okay then, still making people put points on the board. It's kinda expected with a novice captain. Oh,
It's an interesting pick.
interesting.
I still really feel like okay then could have used another offender.
Yeah, I think he needs to go offense in the first round of the snake. Not
He should
sure.
have a fairly high pick, so
Hey, my
have the
other,
opportunity to do that.
another friend of mine, Man Bear, coming off. Great
Yeah.
player, great personality.
Yeah, it's really what Curry needs right now is a good offensive partner.
Oh yeah, Man Bear can definitely hold his own.
No one's gonna have the points to outbid him at this point.
Yeah, there you go. Put him up for. Why did he spend all his points?
Probably say no one could power move him.
Huh. Yeah, but wasn't
He's
it?
got a
Didn't
pretty
PM
bad
say
snake.
his part? He probably could have got him for less and had a better position in the snake. That's a mistake. He could have got him for a lot less. It looks probably. So novice captains showing themselves a little bit. Sheratinho,
A lot of people expect him to go to JJ.
no doubt, no doubt. I think I spelled that right. Probably gonna nab him.
Yeah.
Okay, this is kind of the quick part of the draft, it looks like.
Yeah. That means JJ is actually most likely gonna have the first pick of the snake draft, unless Bali doesn't spend all his tag coins.
Yeah,
been
Bali
much.
still hasn't filled out his major squad. Every other team has pretty much filled out their major squad.
Still
Who
looking
does-
for that second offender, I guess.
That's a good question.
Just going off the draft packet, the next couple up would be Intense, Remo, J, and Protag, and Bill
Yeah,
the Cat.
Remo just swam up.
I doubt. Oh, I was just gonna say I don't think Bali would want Remo, but there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know much. Could be it. I didn't think Remo was someone Bali would want to coach up because he's younger and you know what I mean. And he's no doubt he's a great player, but there's a big gap there in
Yeah, in terms of maturity.
maturity but he's a great player, so good luck for him.
So we're just gonna put up J.
JJJ.
Be interesting. He's from Florida, so it'd be not quite sure how well he'd play in the Pacific Division.
Yeah, I don't think he'd want to play on the West. That's a weird move by Bali. Oh, Bali gonna get J. Maybe. Oh.
Spiller apparently wants him as he's willing to bid him up.
That's a little weird. He's in Florida, apparently. Huh. Okay. I'm not really sure what's going on. They're trading, maybe. Looks like. Spiller's saying there's a trade. Okay, defensive Ooh kill him. Being put up.
Again, looks like the captains are pretty much set on who they want with their last spot.
Ooh kill him.
Sundown gonna.
He's a smart pick. He's a really good up-and-coming player.
But looks like Texas Hold'em without an offender to pair with All Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Surprising, yeah.
That's a little odd.
He will probably be fairly low in the snake draft.
Nicious going to role models for 0. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. What's going on here? Neb wanting Dennett.
It's a solid pick.
Yeah, this is pretty easy going now. Just kind of finishing it off, everyone cleaning up the end of their roster. Here we go.
Alright. And let's see. Yeah, it's 2 more.
3 picks left. Ballstar, Bali, and Stalin.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Man, they've had all the problems tonight.
Looks like they're trying to get Stalin the nomination.
It's been a weird draft. Seems like people underestimated the coins. I feel like if you really wanted the player you wanted, you could have really bid them up, because you're only spending 100 coins on 4 players instead of 5 last year, the year before.
Yeah.
There could have, you really, like a lot of these bid wars should have really gone higher if you wanted that person. So I'm a little surprised the way this has gone.
Yeah, it makes a lot of the picks in the vice captain draft look really good in retrospective.
Yeah, right? Alright. Still issues. I don't have much to say. It's been 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, since we have a couple of teams that are completely finished, what ones are looking the strongest to you?
I like Tiers a lot. I think Tiers is set up real well. I think Ghost Boosters are set up real well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I think Ravens team. I don't think any individual players there are like top 5 in the league. But last season he was going into it in basically the same position. So I don't want people to underestimate that team. I think it's gonna be really scary.
I agree. I think it could definitely be a top-notch team. I'm not that high on Boostin' Dynamo. I don't know. I know Risk is
Bit of an odd
good,
team.
but yeah, it's kind of a mixed match team.
Because he doesn't have another defender, but JJ is obviously extremely smart.
Yeah, he's
He's
great.
just a beast.
Right.
But
I'm really not a fan of what All Caps have done. I think Fat, either maybe he's not playing as much, or I don't know, with the time difference, and then Cynical, I don't get it, really. I don't get it. I don't think he's going to bring your team glory at the end of the day.
I think Holsey and Eagles alone are enough to make that team a playoff contender.
Sure. But it's
I do
harder
agree
this
with you,
year.
the defense is going to be the definite question mark. on
It's
that
harder. It's a lot
Yeah.
harder this year with the less teams.
Yeah.
Adrenaline spikes look okay. I don't know. I'm not that high on that team either. But it could be good. I think they're kind of like to be determined for Adrenaline
Yeah.
spikes. I think it's hard to say for them.
I feel like it kind of hinges on their offense. If Romulus is obviously a great offender, but if Russia or Prism can get some good chemistry with them early, I think they could do well.
Right. KG Ballers should be really good no matter what, but if their ineptitude to practice hurts them, then that'll be the kicker.
Yep.
Dyson Majors should be a top team, but I guess a lot of that hinges on Serdan being committed, like he's been saying he is. And Break, I know he's busy with school, but I think he'll have the time to mesh with Grief.
Yeah.
Here we go, resumed, looks like. Lag prone, I'm a little unsure. I really like what they did with getting LeBron and Turbo, but I'm not sure about having Remo. I think that's going to take a lot more work for Bally than he thinks.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who he picks with his last spot.
I think he's going to get G-Man.
No, I don't think so. I think he needs to take another offender as a security blanket, and he knows that because he values offense really highly. And this is no disrespect to Remo. He's a great player. But I don't know if the connection will be there in terms of maturity. And he's 15, Bally's 24. It's hard sometimes with that sort of thing. Chemistry is an important thing.
Yeah, I would definitely expect him to take another offender.
Absolutely.
Especially considering he will have the first pick in the Snake draft.
Let's see, we work our way down. Troball's team looks fantastic.
As always.
I think going into the Snake, he should get another offender in case Math isn't around as much or something. That would be my only thing.
Bali actually nominating Young Sinatra.
I thought he would go offense.
Yeah. If you're going to go with a defender, Young Sinatra is a great pick.
Yeah, he has lag issues though. I know.
Oh, does he? That's interesting.
Yeah. He often has computer issues, so there you go.
Because he dominated minors last season pretty much.
Yeah. But do they really need him for majors sub or not really?
Yeah.
Unless he's worried about Turbo, but
Again, he does have his first pick in the Snake draft, so there's probably only going to be two people in between.
there you go, F2P Dynasty. Another friend of mine coming off the board. He could play with Luke Moo, which would allow Ballstar to play offense with his choice of Bad or Trippy.
Yeah, that's a solid pick.
Yeah, I like that. Well, GG. It messed up again. Did that go through? It did go
Yes.
through. Okay, is that one more? So it looks like Stalin gonna be finishing the draft.
So what do we make of some of these teams, other teams in the West? Obviously, Troball has a great team, but there's some interesting.
Sundance team.
Yeah, I don't think OK then did well. I think he didn't get another offender really. I mean, Ty's been around a while, but I don't know. I feel like he would have been better getting someone else. Ballstar's team could be pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused about the Merballs, but they have Dino, Legman, and RB Bear, so that alone could be dominant. I like Spiller's team a lot.
Yep.
Although I'm not really sure why Jay was drafted.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the trade is.
I think Dalek messed up not getting another offender. I feel like you need to have your major squad, kind of set, right? So
Yeah, especially after he got off to a pretty good start.
Curry's team should be pretty good. And on Dodd's fall, question mark. Sundown, yeah, Sundown seems pretty all around, pretty solid, I think. There's a good mix of players. Alright, Stalin, come on, let's finish this.
Stalin's apparently picking Have Mad.
Looks like he's picking, Have Mad. There you go, hype offender from Novice. Oh my god, Stalin. Well, we're almost done.
So who do you see as the top players going into the snake draft?
Hold on a second. He said, give me dance. Is that for real?
We can't tell at this point, I guess.
Camwads? Who's he picking? He's just writing a bunch of names at this point.
Running his random number generator to pick people.
Yeah, right. Final pick. Have Mad. Okay, there it is, guys. The draft, auction draft is over.
Alright, thanks for coming to watch, guys.
Yeah. Make sure to tune in next week to see the snake draft.
Probably be tuning in to Hark. I believe I have a commitment.
Yeah.
But, alright.
Alright.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for streaming this, honey.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright,
See
see
ya.
y'all in a week.